Welcome back to the Junior Moneymakers podcast, where we help you teach your kids to become young entrepreneurs that can start and grow their own business. Over the course of the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to introduce you to a concept that will take any business, plan, or idea you've ever thought about running and help you crank it all the way up to 11. What magical idea are we going to be talking about? The Mastermind Group. But before we start talking about masterminds, I wanted to mention that this episode is brought to you by my daughter KT's YouTube channel, KT Toy Reviews. I'll tell you more about her channel closer to the end of the episode. But right now, let's talk about mastermind groups. So what exactly is a mastermind group? Mastermind groups are like cool clubs that just about every successful entrepreneur is part of. Some of the most successful people that I know meet regularly with their mastermind group every single week. You see, most people think that they're in this thing alone. We feel like our business succeeds or fails based solely on our ideas and our efforts. Most people are wrong. Mastermind groups enable you to apply the brainpower and ingenuity of the smartest people you know directly towards your business. Participating in a mastermind is literally like having a community of people in your corner pushing you on, coaching you, and cheering for your success. Who would not want that? Still not convinced that you should be part of a mastermind? In our case, the biggest benefit of joining a group revolves around the idea that you're going to build a relationship with 3 to 4 other families who are living the same life that you are. They know exactly what you're going through and can relate to your challenges, your struggles, and they know what it takes to succeed. Together, you can solve problems and come up with new ideas faster and with better perspective than you could ever accomplish on your own. Okay, you gotta admit that sounds pretty cool. And I know you're wondering how to get involved in one of these things, so that's a pretty good sign. I'm about to teach you how to do just that. Masterminds come in many forms and range from in-person to online. More important than the medium, though, are the members. Before starting a mastermind, you need to have an idea of exactly what type of people you're going to attract and how often you're going to be able to meet. When thinking about who you want to invite to join your mastermind group, start by thinking about where you are and where you want to be. In your case, you're going to be looking for 2 to 3 families that have young entrepreneurs of their own that have already started a kid-based business of their own. The parents don't have to have an entrepreneurial background, but it definitely helps. Overall, they simply need to be families that are trying to teach their kids how to start their own businesses. Now, odds are that when I said that, some people popped right into your head. Those are probably the perfect people to start your mastermind group with. If you don't know anyone or have anyone in mind, I would approach community leaders that you do know. People like church leaders, school faculty, etc. These are people that can likely connect you with the kind of families you're looking for. The odds are you already have a bunch of good leads. If you exhaust your network and still can't find anyone interested in joining your mastermind, consider posting on Facebook or going to a site like thesuccessalliance.com/findamastermindgroup, which I'll drop in the show notes page, or taking an ad in your local classifieds like Craigslist. This is really not a complicated process. If you want help generating an ad for these sites, just send me an email at mark@juniormoneymakers.com and I'll help get something genned up for you. So, now we know what masterminds are. We have some tips on how to start one. Now let me give you 3 tips to make your mastermind group a success. But first, let's talk about this week's sponsor. This week's episode is brought to you by my daughter's YouTube channel, KT Toy Reviews. KT's channel is all about bringing you cool reviews on things like Lego, Disney, Tsum Tsums, stuffed animals, and other awesome toys. She's committed to helping you know what is worth spending your hard-earned money on. You can check out her YouTube channel at juniormoneymakers.com/KTToys. That's KTTOYS. All right, let's talk about those 3 tips. Tip 1. Have a plan. Masterminds vary slightly from group to group, but almost all include some variation of the following. First, determine a place to meet that is private and get everyone there at the same time. After everyone arrives, give them a chance to mingle and get settled. Ensure your meeting starts promptly at the scheduled time, and once the meeting begins, go around the room and give each member about 20 minutes to cover the following topics. what projects they're currently working on, what they're struggling with, what they've learned since the last meetup, what they're going to accomplish before the next meetup. During their 20 minutes, the other group members should be laser focused on them and answering their questions, providing meaningful feedback and helping them solve their problems. After each family has had 20 minutes in the spotlight, just close things up and have a little social time before going home. Tip 2. Accountability is key. During each session, take really good notes about what is discussed and each member's projects and goals. 3 days prior to your mastermind, send out the date time of the next meeting along with the notes from the last meeting. This will help ensure that everyone is ready to talk about what they're working on and what commitments they made to the group. Tip 3. Level up. When looking for mastermind members, try to find members that are either where you want to be or at a minimum are further along the path than you are. As a parent, I try to help my kids understand that learning from others' mistakes is much better than learning from our own. If you fill your mastermind with people that are further along the path than you are, you'll be able to draw on their experience and avoid making their mistakes yourself. Bonus tip. Now here is a huge, mega bonus tip. I've created an online mastermind just for you. If you go to juniormoneymakers.com/mastermind, that will take you to a closed Facebook group you can join today. Once your family joins, you can introduce yourself and let us know where you are in your kid hustle. You can ask questions, post updates, and together we can use our collective experience to build each other up. I'm excited about this mastermind, and I really look forward to being able to help your family in a more direct and personal way. Okay, let's wrap this up. Many great entrepreneurs attribute their success to their mentors and their mastermind groups. I really believe that joining a mastermind of your own will rocket whatever project you're working on to the next level. While you're thinking about how to best move forward, don't forget to go to juniormoneymakers.com/mastermind and join our private Facebook group. It's 100% free, and jumping in will put you in contact with the rest of the Junior Moneymakers community who are standing by ready to help you out. All right, Junior Moneymakers, that wraps this episode up. I'll see you in a few days, but until then, remember to dream big and change the world. The views expressed on this program in no way represent the views of the United States Air Force, the Department of Defense, or the United States government, and are solely those of the host and their guest. Additionally, the ideas in this program should only be tried after ensuring compliance with all laws and regulations, and then only with parents' permission. Finally, while we believe in every idea we present, we cannot guarantee your results, as all individual results will vary. This episode is brought to you by KT Toy Reviews, my daughter's YouTube channel. KT Toys Reviews is dedicated to bringing you real reviews of Lego, Tsum Tsum, Disney, and other toys and animals so that you know what's worth spending your hard-earned money on. You can easily find her YouTube channel by going to juniormoneymakers.com/KT Toys. That's KTTOYS. Where do cows like to go on the weekend? To the movies.